Imagine dedicating years of your life to a venture, only to find yourself trapped in a high-stress role that demands 80 hours a week and offers no path to freedom. When you start working without a crystal-clear endpoint in mind, you forfeit the right to steer. You are forced to simply react, accepting whatever random fires, bad clients, or chaotic circumstances happen to cross your desk. This is the accidental business. It's a state where the company's immediate needs dictate the founder's schedule, rather than the founder's vision dictating the company's growth. Today, we are going to fix that. By the end of this video, you are going to grab a pen and physically extract the exact picture of your ideal business out of your head and onto paper, where you can finally control it. Setting specific operational coordinates allows you to stop reacting to the chaos and start measuring your daily progress against a fixed, intentional target. To get those coordinates, we start here. This is card 90, the dreaming card. It is step 1 for anyone who wants to deliberately engineer a business, rather than just letting one happen to them. The underlying concept traces back to the psychologist Carl Jung, who observed a distinct pattern in human behavior. He noted that the thoughts and desires we refuse to clearly examine will still silently pull the levers of our lives in the background. As the text on the card reads, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate." Think of your brain like a high-performance sports car. If you jump in and hit the gas without programming the GPS, the car will drive, but it will just coast along the path of least resistance, taking the easiest turns right up until you hit a dead end. Arriving at a place you hate isn't bad luck. A system running without a programmed destination will mathematically exhaust its fuel on the wrong roads every single time. Let's program that GPS right now using the tools provided on this card. Look at the top right of this framework. We have our first option, the no constraints ideal. This prompt asks you to describe your perfect business if all current barriers vanished. That means you must completely ignore your current bank balance, the size of your team, or any skills you feel you are currently lacking. The second framework option is the 5, 10, or 20-year vision. The key text here asks where you would be if every single aspect of your company executed flawlessly over that chosen time span. Decide right now which of those two angles works better for your brain. Choose one, grab a piece of paper, and pick up a pen. I want you to pause this video, set a timer for 5 minutes, and write out your answer in a fast, unedited sprint. Go do it now and press play when you're done. The physical friction of writing those words down forces you to make decisions. It draws a hard line between a useless daydream and a concrete strategy. Welcome back. Look at the paper sitting in front of you. You now have a materialized target. Now, if you did the exercise correctly, you are probably feeling a distinct sense of panic looking at that massive vision and comparing it to where your business actually stands today. Your brain is likely flooding with immediate doubts. I don't have the funding to build this. There aren't enough hours in the day, or I don't have the specialized team to pull this off. Here is the core rule of strategic dreaming. Current limitations have absolutely no place in destination planning. Those constraints, your budget, your headcount, your available time, are the raw materials you will use to build your operational plan later. They dictate the speed and method of travel, but they do not dictate the final coordinates. If you let temporary, present-day friction dictate what you are allowed to build long-term, you cap your own potential before you even start the engine. Filtering tomorrow's goals through today's headaches guarantees only one outcome. You will dedicate years of your life to building a marginally better version of your exact current struggle. Take a moment to look at your page. This represents the shift from a mental abstraction to a tangible written plan. You took a vague, drifting thought that was bouncing around in your unconscious mind, and you forced it out into the physical world as a conscious, defined target. Pin that piece of paper up next to your monitor. Leave it there every single day. From this moment on, it serves as your ultimate binary filter. Does the task on your desk move you closer to those exact words, or does it move you away? I'll leave you with this final challenge. If you knew with absolute certainty that the vision on that paper was guaranteed to succeed, what is the very first task you would cross off your to-do list tomorrow morning? Hitting your peak is no longer left to chance. It is simply a deliberate daily march toward the exact coordinates you programmed today.